Are you registered to vote? Check online at mi.gov/vote.
Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Well,
Glad
hi.
you're with us tonight. Good evening.
It's time.
Good evening.
What
Clutch
kind of
your
wave is
pearls.
this we're doing?
Clutch
This
your pearls.
okay? It's time for clutching our pearls. We are so,
Pearls.
Colored girls clutching our pearls.
and that's what we're doing. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. This is a special evening because usually we do Thursday,
That's
Yeah.
true.
but we're here Tuesday this
Shaking
time.
it up a little bit.
Is that what we're
Keeping
doing?
y'all on
Shaking it
y'all
up.
toes
You
and
all-
making sure y'all paying attention.
So you all like, share, subscribe because we have some stuff to talk about this
Locally.
evening.
That's right.
I got some. We got local, and I got to talk about that too because I'm just concerned.
I am too.
So listen, ladies,
Yes.
where we want to start tonight?
Let's take it from the top.
Let's take it from council meeting last
Let's
night.
start from the big mess and go down.
Okay, you know what? It was funny. I talked to Carol earlier, and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Talking smack." I said, "Well, we're gonna talk some trash tonight because
Talking
we're
trash.
talking trash."
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And you have from Helen Michelle Williams says hello.
Hey,
Miss
Helen.
Melissa Ambrinsky says
Hey,
good
Melissa.
evening, ladies.
Melissa, Melissa, you yesterday you set it off.
She said
Yes,
it
you
set
did.
it off.
After
Was
her,
she
who
talking
next?
trash yesterday?
After her, who next? Next, Carol McIntosh. I
I
knew
was
it.
like, yeah, you had to walk behind that. She
Keep
set
the
it off.
ball
though.
rolling.
But
Then.
Melissa,
set
your
the tone.
advocacy is appreciated.
Yes, it was. Thank you
James
very
Mayfield
That
said
was-
hello.
Hey, James. Yeah, we did. I said, I was watching.
You
And
said that
we were
was
talking about, they were talking some trash. We got new trash cans. Come on.
much.
Okay, wait a minute.
So, okay.
Oh.
Look, I gotta clutch my pearls with both hands. with that
Did
one.
you all-
Cover your forehead.
Did you all?
This is fainting time.
So,
Mine has
with
a
all
name
of
on
the
it.
stuff that we have going on, the most important thing that you could do was put your name on the track. Okay.
Which I think is illegal. I think it's against,
You all didn't like that?
I don't like it, and I think it's illegal. I think
I
it's
don't.
illegal.
You tell
Well,
me
I
how you
don't
really
like
feel.
You know what this reminded me of? When Donald Trump put his name on the stimulus check.
Well,
you know what I'm
what?
saying? This is just
Yeah, it's very
And, but
Trumpian.
then, what? You know what else I want to know? So now there's some numbers on the front. What are those numbers for? They
The
tracking
track,
our.
now listen.
What?
Now let me tell you what I was told.
Okay, get
What
the
I
Tell
was
us
told.
as we
Get the
club.
pearls.
Tell us.
The trash cans do not belong to you.
That's correct. That's what
They
said.
belong to the home,
The
To
what?
the address.
to the address.
Well, the address belongs to me.
That's
But
right.
if you leave that address, you're supposed to leave that trash can there.
Don't try to travel with
Okay,
your
you know
garbage
what? So they tracking the trash.
can. Yeah.
If
How
you,
don't they track the
they-
pipes they didn't finish?
you
replacing?
better-
Oh!
and you know if you leave
Snap. One,
and
two,
you take that
three.
trash can with you, they gonna come and get you.
Someone said, "What did Melissa say, Landon? What did she say?"
Miss Melissa said my trash cans I bought from Walmart are more sturdier than these overpaid trash cans.
Mm.
But let me
African
say
word
this. Let me say
trash.
this. This the funny part.
Mm.
Like she said, what the numbers for? Because they ain't got a clue what trash can they dropped off at one house. They is not that thorough.
Well, what are
don't
they?
even-
Now
now
maybe a
maybe
picture up of the trash cans, Landon. And you know what?
them fine trash
On the
cans.
front of them, wait, I saw some numbers up there. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Are
what
they?
I'm
What
saying.
they supposed to, now wait a minute, when they make that big grand presentation, weren't those supposed to be microchipped and so on and so forth and what have you
I don't
and all
know.
that?
I don't trust them to
But we
microchip
can
nothing
get
in my
trash
house.
cans, but we
If
can't
they got microchips, you can come get mines today.
we can get trash cans,
Girl,
but
them
people
trash
can't get
cans ain't
tarps for their
microtrash.
roofs. They
They can't get a
this.
furnace.
Listen,
They
you
can't
gonna
get a
see
hot
Pookie and Ray
water
Ray
heater.
with them trash cans all over. You gonna see Pookie down the street.
Yeah,
They done
everybody
dropped them
trash
trash
cans
cans
on
off
the
at
list.
vacant houses. If people gonna have 4 or 5 of them,
Stop it.
girl,
Stop
they gonna
it.
have some Dayton's on their
Hey,
trash
babe.
can and all
for
kind of
me-
foolishness.
And for me,
girl.
the first snow, will I be able to push my garbage can all the way down to the curb? I don't think I'm gonna have. If it's full, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
have
heard
the
somebody
stamina.
say that they are not senior friendly at all.
Said the same.
They're not. If you have any kind of disability,
Yeah.
they're just big,
Let me say this.
humongous.
Let me say this.
What you gonna say?
Our city is not seniors
Oh,
citizen friendly.
oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her.
girl. No, you didn't
Get your
say
sunglasses
Don't say-
and your sombrero out.
Let me get that.
Nothing but plenty shade. Our city
Let's
ain't.
just hold them the rest
You
of the
want
show.
the trash cans to
Are we
be
gonna
senior
shade
for you.
tonight?
You
Are
better
we
put
gonna
them
shade
on.
this senior?
I'm
Senior.
listening to y'all. See, let me say this. And I want everybody to stop using these trigger words and
Yes.
trigger phrases.
Yeah.
What?
Because they're
What you
violent.
do?
Those are trigger
Yeah,
words.
yeah,
They're
that's what
violent.
she gonna say.
What's
No,
okay,
they're
look.
not senior friendly.
No,
Our
they're not.
city is not senior friendly.
That's right.
So you want the trash cans to be friendly?
Too much to ask for.
Look,
We're
okay.
drinking water today too for those haters that say we always drink it.
We didn't.
Water, core water.
Mine is. I hope I covered up my brand.
Trying to tax our city.
Well, no, you know
Reverse
what?
osmosis. Clear.
Look, I'm mad we're still drinking bottled water. What you talking about? We all got these different brands of water because
Oh, well,
they're scared.
they pushed those consent. I don't know. I think they did. They pushed that consent agenda through.
Girl, they look.
Call for the question.
What
Call
that
for the
mean?
question.
They were so excited
They didn't
last
have no
night to
question and no
to
topic
bundle
or
that
anything.
stuff
They
up.
bundled all of that stuff up. And
And-
they passed a whole bunch of stuff in bundles
And
last
you don't
night.
know what it
and
is.
you don't know
They
what
don't
happened.
They don't know.
They don't
They
know.
don't know. If we
They
gave
all they
away-
were doing was call for the question,
They
and
gave
then the big five.
And you know, Rich Jones last night said, I want everybody to start swearing in when they come to the council meeting. That's my recommendation. Let's stop the lying and swear in.
They're
Everybody.
still
I
live.
thought that
They
was
will.
really good.
So they done
still
just
alive.
bundled up all this stuff. Didn't
I-
allow.
They were so excited. They were happy when they bundled that stuff up. Tanya Burns, when you all left, and then Jonathan was the last to leave. They put all that stuff in a great big
They
garbage
was,
can
yeah, they was just like,
That's
we done
right.
got
and
rid of
voted
them.
on everything and
That's
passed it.
Those troublemakers are gone.
Those people who think we should
Yeah,
follow the
those
rules and the
people-
regulations
those
of the
people
law
that-
when we
those
have a
question
majority
askers.
vote. How dare them think we're gonna follow
Yeah, those
rules?
wasted ass
We're
girls.
the big five.
And respect seniors.
Respect
And
these
then-
Look
five.
out for
And then
them.
I'm gonna say this again. I said it earlier when Carol and I were talking, but I'm gonna say this. Shout out also to Melissa and shout out
Yes.
to Miss Eartha Logan.
Correct.
Miss Logan, we appreciate your advocacy.
Yes.
It was wrong for you to be put out.
Certainly
Oh,
was.
yeah.
They do not respect our elders.
They don't.
They don't. And demonstrate it again.
But
Our
Miss Eartha-
elders, our residents,
But
our
Miss Eartha, we
taxpayers,
appreciate you
Our
standing in the
children,
gap
our
and
children.
speaking your truth.
our children.
Our children that are caught in fires, let's just
Oh,
run away.
Caught
Fire.
fires, getting
You
shot
got
in
them
the bed.
That's right.
They in the house. They in their
We all
grandma's
live.
house. You
Sleeping.
not who? So who
Excuse me,
doesn't?
police. There's a hit list on the internet. Yeah, on the internet. It's on Facebook. Yeah, and they got addresses on there. And if you follow their IEN number or whatever that number is on the computer, you can find out where it's coming from, and you can probably
And what happened?
detour some of these
Prevent.
murders.
Prevent.
Can you please investigate?
No.
I
So,
The answering machine is full. Call back during normal business hours. I
they
mean,
don't care.
if you can't catch that, like I said, we can get Scooby Doo, Shaggy, Scrappy, Thelma, Daphne, and the Mystery Machine come through here and solve more crimes than these folks. I ain't never seen
There
it.
has to be an
And
effort.
and the thing
I'm
is,
just so fatigued.
No,
but we're not informed
It's
about what
PTSD.
happens
We don't even know what's going on.
because
if
the
it-
media doesn't
If,
tell
if
us.
it was not
Correct.
for
The news
Facebook,
doesn't tell us.
and then if it wasn't for Facebook, and then you have people out here like so a lot of people contact like Tanya and other people
If it
and
wasn't
stuff.
for
And
podcasts.
yeah, podcasts. We
So-
wouldn't know what was going on. We would think everything was unicorns and sprinkles and lollipops around here if we didn't know what.
Right.
If we didn't have
Crime is
podcasts.
done in
Yeah.
there.
Who went to the protest yesterday?
I went.
Was anybody there to cover it? Was the media there?
I didn't see no media there. Well, you know,
The
the big wig,
mainstream
yeah, the
media,
big
were they
wig. No,
there?
They were
let
there
me say
the
this.
first time. The one that they had, last Thursday they were there.
And I
But
got
they
there a
probably
little
shut
late.
that down.
And I got there a little
Tuesday.
late. So, and they canceled the part about Hasselbrink off the agenda. So the media probably was not there for them
And
to
the most noticeable thing about canceling the whole Hasselbrink was the contract was signed by a city employee, first name Ed, and they never mentioned the
name
person's
Taylor.
name. They never mentioned, as if it just, was there and wasn't there. Is it a contract or isn't it a contract?
Well,
Did you all
apparently
hear?
doesn't.
Did you all hear anything?
And who's
No
afraid
news
to say they
station.
signed it? Who's
What
afraid
did
to
she
say
say?
they
No,
signed it?
no news stations.
No, what? Like I said, I figured that if they didn't put it on the agenda, that they probably shut that down. And
They
then,
were scared to put it on the agenda. They weren't willing to face the seniors.
well, and
They're
then,
afraid.
you want to put the insult to your intelligence of saying, well, I'm gonna give $6,000. So let me get this straight, because
Break it
I'm the
down.
one that's
Break
I'm the
it
one
down
that's
for
slow. So they give you $30,000 worth of opera money.
Mhm.
You take $30,000 of the opera money that really should have went
To the residents of the
Anyway.
city, right?
to and then you gonna say, well, I'm gonna give y'all $6,000 back to pay for a senior center, to pay the rent on the senior center that really should only be paying $1 anyway. So you really giving the city back
Their own money.
their own money.
Does that sound like
Make
washing
it make
money?
sense.
That sounds like a RICO thing.
Make it make sense.
Washing money. Is that
Laundry.
washing money?
Wait. Hold on.
Bamboozling,
Hold on,
hustling.
hold on.
That's
Hold on.
what they do.
Hold on. On top of that, I heard y'all selling tacos up there on Friday nights. I'm gonna need 10% of that. Make sure I
Wait,
get
okay.
it. Make sure I get it.
Mhm.
Make sure. Oh, and I heard y'all up there having
Fun.
I heard y'all up there having party with a purpose bingo on Wednesday nights, and I heard y'all got little old ladies winning gift cards. We gonna need 10% of that. Yeah.
That carpool.
And
up
another
there,
thing.
They don't even all have cars.
I know you got insurance up there that covers y'all in the city, but we heard y'all having some drinks up there. Now ain't nobody said y'all selling
As
drinks.
we are having.
We said we heard y'all having drinks, and don't nobody care because you're almost 100. When you get to having them drinks, you start having fun, and we don't play that because it ain't a little Trump party. If it ain't a little Trump party or a Puff Daddy party, no
You didn't
smiling and having a good
No,
time.
you did.
Yes. If it ain't a
Bring the garbage can.
if it ain't a
We
baby
need
Trump,
that trash
that's
can.
baby Trump. If it ain't a baby Trump party or a P. Diddy party,
Yeah.
no smiling.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you
What you gonna
this.
tell us, Lynn?
John Malley said, news media is a part of this foolishness, trying
Yes.
to silence the voice of the
Right.
people.
Yeah.
That's
I've been
what's so
saying
bad.
that for a long
Yeah.
time, John.
Yeah.
I've been
They
are.
bought and paid
We
for.
need to look. I have been through with this news media in this area, and I've been through with Comcast since. This is before I
We don't
even
get the
moved.
news.
Well,
I'm finna
when
get
they
that
moved,
Comcast.
when
It's
they
very selective.
when they stopped the Detroit station
Mhm.
from
Right.
being aired here,
Mhm.
that's when
That
everything
was
busted up.
that's
That's
when
busted
it-
up.
that's
They
when everything
communicate. We
went
can't
down
have that in there organizing.
Well,
How
nobody
dare it?
was watching the Flint stations because they weren't.
Well,
I'm
wait a
watching
minute. Well,
Detroit
wait a
because
minute.
they airing the shootings and the killings and everything that's going on
And
here.
activities.
We pulling dogs out the
I was
off the
just gonna
roof
say,
of the
I'm on
house
my
and
sarcasm today.
requesting and rescuing Fluffy.
I'm on my
And that's the
sarcasm
story.
today. Let me say this. I'm on my sarcasm today.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, let me wait.
The next time a squirrel is eating an apple and they post it, how dare y'all act like that ain't news? I understand this is coming from them in my sarcastic attitude. We understand people dying every day, but squirrels don't eat apples by themselves every day, and they got to showcase that. Don't worry about you being poisoned.
You know what?
That's not
She
important.
said a squirrel
Yeah.
eating an apple.
Don't worry about
Well-
that. That's not. We talk about everything except for water crisis, little children losing their lives and being shot and being victims of violent crimes. Seniors is getting robbed in their driveways in broad daylight. Trying to shut down the senior citizen facility and shaking the seniors down.
Firing employees for telling the truth.
Firing the buzz person. Look here, fired the buzz
chief.
person. Trying to fire the ethics and accountability board. Fired the fire chief for exposing that 2 kids were murdered. And then we got.
There's no employees at the city. I understand that if he doesn't fire, then they quit.
Well, you know what? Here's what's funny. Some people are angry because
He
they say,
lied.
do I cover it up or is that where this name just belongs on
And the
trash?
reason I kind of associated that with Puff Daddy, because if you wasn't kissing up to Puffy and stroking his ego, then it was hell to pay. If you ain't telling this man he's wonderful and grinning in his face, and
he's very vindictive.
He's so smart, he's so
very vindictive.
amazing. If you ain't acting like he amazing, then he after you, harassing old ladies. Messing with people.
All the old ladies get put out of council meeting every time there's a council.
Police, throw them old ladies down. They vote.
Ethics and accountability. We want people gone.
Every time I look up Billy on the chopping block,
everybody that tells the truth, they want them gone.
Let me get this straight.
What's that?
Because again, sometimes I can be a little slow sometimes, so I just, So we have the ethics and we can't find out what's going on with Ernest and Young. We've been begging for Ernest and Young to come back up here. Miss Claire been asking for $16 million.
Like a drumbeat.
She been asking for that every week until forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see what else. What else would we?
She want how much?
$16 million.
Out of 94?
And she wants $16 million out of 94?
Miss Claire.
To do what with?
So she could get for the roofs and stuff for people.
Let me say this: if she gets $6 million, 16 million, 14 million got to go out on kickbacks. Now, is Miss Claire willing to give up 14 million to the kickback?
They ain't even listening to her. They ain't listening to her. Let me see what else have we had that they should be looking at. We still don't know where the Kennedy Center cleaners is. We don't know where them people at. We don't know where them
We don't know where the $94 million
The opera fund.
No, we don't know where none of that.
Somebody say some of it is out there on Lake Flint.
You called him who? At Trump's place?
Yeah, baby Trump.
Baby Trump.
They say baby Trump.
Well, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
But I'm just gonna say that we've had all of this go on,
and
they have not brought those issues back.
Never.
But Billy Dansler be on there every time.
Every week. She like Eric Mays. They just move him right to the front.
They don't want to talk about real issues. Yes, Landon.
All right, so I'm going to put this trash can back up
Carol
here.
McIntosh, Billy Dansler, and Eric Mays right to the front.
While I read this.
At times, you don't
Louina Terry says, so the trash cans can't belong to the people. They belong to your address. So if you move, you can't take them with you?
Correct.
That's
exactly correct.
That's right.
I got a
Even though your taxpayer dollars is finna make up for that blind bid trash contract, you finna pay for that. But you don't own them trash cans.
No.
But that was grant. But it was given to us by a grant.
Oh, was it?
That's what they said.
So I have a question. What if I just want to use my own trash can?
No. They haven't made any.
You can use your own trash can.
He doesn't have his name.
But you better have that city trash can to the side.
You gonna put his name on it so you can use it.
He's gonna pass.
Look,
that's what I'm saying.
I thought about
You
getting
gonna
a
need a
listen.
sticker or a
Let me
ticket
tell
or
you
something
something.
because you ain't got it.
I thought about getting a magic marker and scribbling out his name, but I know if they see that it's my
They gonna say you was forging his name.
I done disfaced city property. They'll throw me down and whoop me like I'm Rodney King.
Well, what happened if you spill some turpentine on it?
Or paint.
You ain't got to spill nothing on
Or
it.
paint remover.
Paint remover.
But then somebody came up with a brilliant idea last night at the meeting, and they right. Just put masking tape over.
Okay,
Or
masking
some duct tape or something.
to
We
match
can
the
do that.
container.
Yeah, just
To
cover it
match
all
the
up.
container.
Cover it up.
Yeah.
That's what
We
we
could
can
have
do.
block parties around masking the name.
That could be like one of them parties that they have when they got a little craft going. That could be like a little
There you
craft
go.
party. Meet your neighbors at the curb for a masking tape party.
Well,
Carol McIntosh, vote for Carol McIntosh for the first ward.
Yes,
I'm bringing communities together. Meet your neighbor at the curb for a masking tape party.
Yes, I'm going over
speaking
there.
of
You heard it here
voting
first.
coming up, I gotta ask something. This is a little different
Okay.
because I don't know what they're doing. You know, I think Donald Trump
Oh,
and little Trump, they'll try to win at all costs.
oh yeah, they gonna
So I got this thing in the mail. Did anybody get
That's
this?
what
This
I
is
did.
Dear Karen. Official records show you are a voter. Thank you for being a voter. According to Michigan State records, you didn't vote in a few recent elections.
That's a low down
We
shot.
want to make sure you remember to vote in the up. I have not.
Did you vote for yourself
I
that
have
year?
not missed any election.
You weren't
I just-
campaigning so hard you forgot to vote.
Look, not at all. I voted in the primary.
Did you vote
we just
this
had.
last?
I have voted every single time.
Well,
So this says the
good luck
voting
to the
project team. That name's scary. I think they're trying to get our, to
That's
start
the
getting
underlay
rid
for
of
the
people
overplay.
off the voting.
Talking about you ain't
records.
been
When
voting.
you right,
She don't live here no more. She
Right.
left.
So we better watch. We better pay
Be
attention.
careful.
Now, what do you
Especially
vote?
our
We better
elderly
pay
people.
And I
attention.
think you should
And
call
make
the city
sure.
clerk's office and advise her that you are receiving those. That's in fact what I did.
And it's
And
coming
say
from,
what?
and
And say what? Dear City Clerk's office, specifically Office of Elections. Do not
I talked to
keep my
Gloria today.
absentee vote. Fill it out for yourself. I have been participating. Now send it on out to the house.
I mean, I just
Don't
wonder
put your
about
address.
this.
I'm cutting the food.
This
today.
makes me nervous.
I have not had any drinks or anything.
This makes me nervous.
They
really.
frightened me.
I mean,
I
because
called right away.
they're trying to take our voting rights from us all the time.
Yeah.
They trying to
And
take
then when
everything.
these
Not surprising
things-
this is coming from Grand Rapids.
What?
Well, that's true.
That's right.
That's
the
from
western side
The
of
bed
the
of the bed of
Right.
KKK land.
well no, it's just that's where Betsy
Heavy
DeVos and all of those
Republican.
folks are.
Like I said.
So what do you all think?
He said
I think that we
instructions
oughta-
come with the trash cans, and you can only use those once they are delivered. B. Marie said, and that first one was from Helen Williams. B. Marie said, "What happened to the Mayor Weaver ballot?" Shaking my head, and then John Melly said, "Those trash cans are just what they and Neely are, trash."
Ooh,
Clutch 'em.
okay,
Clutch 'em.
okay, John. I
Ooh.
like that.
Ooh.
But-
Look, I've been going very hard in the paint today, but I did not say it. But
But John did.
but
But not that you have.
Okay, John.
John said it.
John seems like a man of conviction.
John is a man of conviction.
Focused conviction.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it is what it is.
I still think it's anti-seniors. I still think it's another
It's
anti-senior
anti-
act.
It's anti
It's, let me
everything.
tell you, it's anti-constitution. It's anti-freedom of
Come
speech.
tell us how we have
It's
to use
anti. It's
trash
anti.
cans now.
It's
That's like a
anti-voting
dictator
rights.
to me.
It is. That's what I said.
That's a
Look,
dictatorship.
it is. Look, Kim Jong Un around here.
Michigan is important
Right.
to the
And
to
Flint is
Which is
important.
why they call it a swing state. We have to vote,
I'm
but
gonna
those
tell you,
electoral votes are
I'm even
really
wondering
important.
about area codes.
We got 4 of them at my house,
For cars.
and we all vote.
Every time.
You know what?
That's one thing
And
we
they
do.
bolded. They bolded the words
And, right. That
that's were so
according to our records. What
Mhm.
records you got?
Yeah.
So who do you are you supposed to go to a website or are you
Well,
Applymichigan.org.
they want you to respond, but don't,
Voting is
don't
apply
respond.
for
Don't do
it.
it.
This says apply for an absentee ballot here.
So
I'm
don't
like,
respond.
you gonna look it up, Stephanie?
well the project I just looked up the project.
What is this?
Okay, well,
The
since
voter
I'm being,
project, the voting project.
since I'm being an idiot today,
Uh-huh.
and I have been operating in poor taste all day long, I will be the
How
first
you
one.
gonna be
I don't know
operating
what is
for
going on,
that?
but I have, and you know, I'll murder a hit in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's hear the hit. Come on.
They got trolls. They got trolls in different area
Codes.
codes.
Because that's what they're doing.
Oh,
I mean, they got
terrible
serial
thing.
numbers
By
on
the
these.
time that was behind Mr.
Stephanie gonna look it up. She said she's gonna fact check for us.
I'm
Oh,
telling you, they rough. They like watch
who do
they
you
men.
have?
Look,
man?
Donald Trump want to know how y'all getting laid.
They want to
He
know what's
give
in
me
our
your
trash.
business. No, Donald Trump give me your bedroom business. We need monitor her pregnancy, monitor how much sex she's having. I haven't been through there. If she's had sex more than twice this year, we're gonna have to issue some sanctions.
And somebody
He gonna be grabbing you by your cat. But let me say this. Why you hitting me? You not saying it. This man's name is on the ballot. He just said openly on TV. He just walk up and kiss him in the mouth and grab him by the cat. And Stephanie over here hitting me.
Well, they didn't took it. It goes to the Department of State, Michigan absentee ballot website. So it does.
There's no such thing.
No.
But that,
I mean, I see
I don't
it,
understand. But this is not right information because
But
I
I
have
can't-
voted every
When
time.
I
Some-
Googled
They
it,
see y'all
Did
Democrat.
anybody else
Y'all
get
been
this?
voting
You all-
Democrat. They mama.
Somebody on here said I got 3 at my house, and we are all voters.
Right.
We
We
Yeah.
got Francis Gilchrist in the building. Said hello, ladies. It seems
Hey.
like you guys are really having fun.
We're talking trash.
Yeah.
We're talking
Trash.
And we're
Wait.
starting with
You
the
could've been-
trash at the top.
and okay.
And
Right.
going on.
Working our way down to the first ward.
So with the trash,
Oh. They. Wah. Man,
Yes, Stephanie.
this is showing out.
Not what I was about to say. Let me just say this about that. Well, I'm done with the trash cans because everybody just know that's a big old shenanigan.
Right.
The first ward with the Haskell Center.
Well, can I say something
Or
about
Hassel
senior
Brand.
center?
Hasselbrand. I say
Hasselbrand.
Haskell. I mean
The
Hasselbrand.
important thing to understand, first of all, is that's a senior citizen center for Genesee County.
Mm-hmm.
It happens
That's what I was
to
about
sit
say.
in the first ward. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, that's exactly.
Stephanie, go ahead.
No, different. If you go to you, if
I
you
can
go
go to any senior citizen
But I'm just
center.
saying,
in
if you
Memphis,
look in the other areas like Grand Blanc and stuff
and I
like
go
that,
to them.
and you
Correct.
don't hear
They ain't got them
any
problems.
of
do
this kind of stuff.
They
None
got.
of this.
They don't have no problem with
You
their
don't hear
mayor
the-
shaking their
You don't
seniors
hear the
down.
mayor of Grand Blanc going into the senior citizen
No.
there and asking
No.
for 10.
I might
They
need to
just
go
got.
home.
A matter of fact, I just saw a picture where their commissioners were there giving them
Elevated
money.
them. There you go.
Giving them
$100,000.
Y'all,
And then on top of
what
that,
y'all think y'all been gonna give y'all something?
no, Hassel now the lady
What's
at
wrong with
Hasselbrand,
them
Miss
ladies?
Beverly,
Miss Beverly, yes.
has
Lewis,
been
it's Beverly
asking.
Lewis.
Miss Lewis has been asking for some monies that were
No, she
allocated.
been asking about that grant money.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's why he after
Are
her
you
job.
talking about the truck or bus that's being held hostage?
Yeah, so they're supposed
Oh,
to have
no.
a van or bus.
Right. I was gonna say they had a band.
that
something.
is being held hostage.
Can you imagine that happening?
Well,
So could
listen.
but can you imagine being that vindictive?
Dog mad.
When they get
And
it back,
eat-
it'll have his name on the side.
And
Yeah,
he- or
if you
picture
roll
of
in it, his picture's
And
gonna
be
be on the
that-
wheels.
right.
That you're
Roll with it.
denying the
Right.
seniors.
Like a little
You know
grandma.
what?
He said he don't care.
Seniors have the thing with Hasselbrand just kind of touches to me because I think the seniors are a very important part of the community.
I agree.
And they've worked hard, and these are things that they should be able to enjoy
Right.
for their hard work.
And not be
So-
threatened or intimidated.
Right, and not be threatened or intimidated. You're absolutely right. I think that with seniors, you have a lot of seniors that maybe they don't have kids. Maybe their kids are not here anymore because
And
Lord
they have a
knows
place to
our
go.
generation left,
Right.
so it's not a lot
And
of
that,
people
that's a
here.
place for them to
So
go.
they have a place to enter because that socialization and
It's
stuff
so
that they get
important.
is
It's
so
their breath.
important.
Sometimes
Right.
it's their breath.
They
don't
look
get-
and
forward
to
to going
punish
to
that.
the classes and things that they have
Exactly.
down there. Or just
That's
just
terrible.
Is we not talking about Scrooge McDuck,
We
aka
are.
Lil Trump?
We
You
sure are
y'all talking about all this
because-
nicey,
no,
nicey stuff.
Because
He don't
that's what
care.
it should
He
be.
don't care.
But that's
They
what
Our
I'm
don't
saying.
have
seniors,
nothing.
we
Yeah,
don't
that's just-
respect, we don't uplift, we don't, do what we should
Let
do.
me
And
tell
those
you
are
why
the-
he's
but
holding y'all
wait
on
a
the
minute,
thing.
those are the times of your life.
That's right.
That is a time in your life.
It's a special
You know,
time in
it's
your
a
life.
special time,
Mhm.
and we should be taking care.
That's right.
because that's who took care of us.
That's
We
right.
wouldn't be where we were
And-
if it wasn't for our seniors, for our elders. You know, we
Right.
wouldn't be. And for
Mhm.
him to do that, that's terrible. And,
And
we need to talk about
and
it.
then go hug all the old ladies at church. Hey, hey. But they be grinning his face too.
Well, don't
And
do
guess
that.
what? And guess what? Mother up at the church trying to figure out how she gonna get home from church, and he long gone. It's just so sad.
It's real
just so
sad.
Got
So
Jamaica
she was-
Patrick Singleton in the building.
Hey,
Say
Jamaica.
good evening,
Jamaica.
ladies.
It's you
Jamaica,
know,
You back from Vegas,
Jamaica,
girl.
what you think about this? I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous to treat them in
I
such
just-
a a disrespectful manner.
And then
That's what he does to
another
everybody.
thing I'm gonna say, and I'm probably gonna ruffle a feather or two
Well,
or three.
ruffle.
I'm clutching your pearls.
Okay.
But you people over at Brennan Center, while
Get
y'all
ready.
sitting over there quiet
That's
and
right.
ain't saying
You
nothing,
better get down.
you
to
better get
council.
ready and get
That's
down
right.
to council.
Coming
He's
soon
coming to your
to a
area soon.
neighborhood
Not coming
near
to your
you.
neighborhood
Coming to
near
your
you
neighborhood
soon.
next.
So
To
y'all can play
to
crazy.
take a hot plate off your table.
Yep. So you can act like y'all can ignore the situation and think it's not gonna happen
Really?
to y'all. If he succeeds, y'all next.
And why aren't you down there with
Wow.
them?
And
That's
yet,
the break right now.
and Tanya Burns has told you all that my park has a 10. Now they're just asking for a 5-year for $1. My park in 2022 had a 10-year lease where they're only paying $1.
And have highly improved the area.
And how
Well,
many
let's be clear.
Okay.
He caters to a certain demographic. Okay.
Who would that be?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Whoever that is that he's catering to,
Mm-hmm.
at election time, he rode through your neighborhood and get plenty of votes.
But you know
okay?
what? But we have a council that did he bring any of this to council and council that can stop it?
Well, in 2022,
They could.
They-
Well,
That's what
I'm
they're
going to
there
vote for Carol McIntosh if I could, except I'm not in your ward, but I support you.
Thank
I
you.
will
You
knock
guys-
on doors. I will make contributions because the
Yeah.
changing of that one seat can
Let me
change the balance.
Well,
And
we
let me
need
tell you
people on
something.
there that care.
Let's be clear too. Let's be
That
clear because
our
some of you
thieves.
y'all know what I've gone through dealing with my politics. Let's be clear here too. It's not so much that they don't want me in the seat because I'm not a nice girl, which I'm not all the time. I can get nasty. Don't push me. But
Or not.
right.
or not.
But it's more to it than that.
Mhm.
They don't want me in that seat because they know I'm uncompromised.
And you know policy.
See, that's
So
what
that's
they've
like
never.
Shirley
That's what.
Chisholm.
That's what they've
Unbought
never.
and
Yeah.
unbought.
See. They've never
That's what it
accused
is.
me of stealing the money. They can never connect me to any
There you go.
receivership of dollars,
Say it again.
and I don't go along with them getting dollars.
Yeah, 'cause they're
Not when our
like us.
community is suffering.
They're not
like we
us.
are.
So fair
So
enough.
understand they're not in support of me because I'm in support of you and I'm not in support of them. I don't mind them getting paid. I don't mind the establishment or whoever or whatever they got going on. That's fine when you're taking care of the people.
First.
Right. You can't have it all.
They said they are taking
And
care of
give
the
my-
people, just not the people that we
No,
are
they
concerned
ain't.
about.
What? See, they take care of
each
themselves.
other. There you go.
Them
They
ain't the
take care of
people we
each other.
talking about.
They're taking care
When
of
we
their
talking about
friends.
people, we talking about we the people in the community.
Right.
Not we the people sitting at the board table, the council table, heisting a few dollars every chance we get. Because we ain't looking to come back because we going to steal it all now. And ain't going to be nothing to come back to. Okay? They gonna,
You
Run
have
the
a
city
job and
around.
they don't.
well, see, and that's
And I
another
think
thing.
that's a real serious issue.
It is. I mean, you know,
You
it
have a
is.
job.
It is. And you got to think about somebody who moves from another state to come over here to sit on the city council.
Mm.
What would make you?
Want to do that.
That's right. That's right.
That's a
What would
strange
make,
hustle.
and what would make you put your freedom on the line?
And your family, your whole family's involved in. And why aren't they happy if they're getting everything they want? They're the grumpiest group
What-
I've
what-
ever
what-
seen.
They were happy when everybody left
Jenny.
yesterday.
P.
They were
Were
happy.
they happy?
P.
They were happy.
Diddy.
They were passing
They were passing
And
stuff.
they was getting
It
their
was
money.
sliding
They getting
like
their
breeze.
money.
Yeah, they
They
were
get my
high-fiving
money.
each other and
But
They
but-
were happy
But
last
the thing
night.
about it is, and I'm staying on the P. Diddy thing because that was atrocities And he got away a long time.
People
Just
were
like they're
armed.
getting along, they're getting away a long time.
That's right.
These people that are doing this here in our city,
This
they're
comes
getting
to an
away.
end.
That's right. And if Puffy can go to jail, I'm keeping the faith because I didn't think nobody was gonna come through here. Okay, but I'm starting to feel like maybe they will blow through here and pick up an idiot or two who think they can
A
steal
criminal or
from the
two.
federal government and not be held accountable.
You think they'll pick up a criminal or two? You got something for us, Landon?
It says Ms. Gilchrist says they are talking pearl clutching stuff. Melissa Zambrinsky said, "Isn't it considered buying votes with Leon trying to be the savior?"
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what Candace got
Say-
to
could
do
you
as
say
well.
that one again?
The councilwoman from the 7th Ward got to buy votes. That's what they get to do. Liddell
Wait a
is
minute.
getting to buy votes. That's what they get to
I need
do.
to have a
they're,
petty moment.
they're using that to campaign.
That
Well, let's
money,
be
the
petty.
city money.
One of the people that spoke at the thing called her
Oh, no.
Call her what?
Jigsaw.
They did. Yes, there was someone that referred to her that way directly.
was
Well-
making it. He said that was Jigsaw Carl.
Yes. He did say that. Go ahead.
Okay, we're
Um,
sorry,
but it
Landon.
was isn't it considered buying votes with Leon trying to be the savior? So that
Well, and this is
Thank
the
you
thing
for
too
saying
that
that
I'm gonna say.
What else?
I'm gonna say this too while you're rolling on. He's using his city council seat promoting his nonprofit though.
That's
And,
illegal.
and that boom. Right there.
Yep.
And everybody's acting like they don't see this. What does that have to
Everybody
do
like
with
who?
city business? Everybody is sitting up there listening to
Oh,
that
the
crap,
other one.
promoting him from
Bad
the
vibe.
city council table
And giving misinformation.
and breaking the law constantly.
Well, he's breaking bread, probably.
Oh,
It won't be the first time.
ooh, I've heard that before.
Let me
Probably
see.
breaking bread. You
What
still will come put his cape on and come to the rescue every opportunity he gets.
So, and when the national Democrats come through, they're hidden from us. We don't get to talk to them. Because I would have had words for those that have been visiting in the community.
Yeah.
Well, they're not-
We didn't get
they're-
to see cut with Cory Booker. Who found out Cory? Who didn't know Cory Booker was here until he
Didn't
was
know
there
it.
that day?
Mhm.
Then what's that? I call them Martin and Malcolm. Them boys from Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
Well, I shouldn't say boys. Excuse me. The guys in Tennessee. One of them here. I don't know if it was Martin or Malcolm, but one of them was here.
I don't know. You know, the councilwoman, what you call her? Oh,
Jigsaw.
I saw Jigsaw and
she's in charge. She's large and in charge.
but
She is right.
I haven't
Carol.
gotten anything since what's her name was here, the one that called Marjorie Taylor Greene,
Mhm.
big blonde,
Mhm.
bad built, big
Yeah.
body, blonde
Crockett.
Crockett, Jasmine Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
I haven't gotten anything.
But the
since then.
Democratic
They don't-
Party did
Well, they
that
don't act like they're trying
independent of
to win the
city-
election, really.
independent of City
Man.
Hall.
Because
But when-
they're
and
not
you know
coming
what?
to the black community.
And that's
really.
but that's the problem with us too. First of all, let me say this. You're ineffective. No matter if you steal an election or not, your time is up because we know you're a fraud. Okay?
Mm.
You will never be. First of all, there is no joy in hell when you a demon.
No joy in
Okay.
hell when you're a demon.
When you a demon, there is no joy in hell. And as long as you a demon, you always in hell, even on earth. Okay?
Mm.
So, with all that being said, you will never be happy. You happy for today, but tomorrow it'll be something else because you riding on the inside. Anytime
To the core.
you can go after people,
Elders.
dog old people,
Children.
ignore the fact that kids are dying,
That's right.
lie cheat,
Try to cover it up.
fire
cover it
people
up.
just for
Mhm.
kicks, and then you
Mhm.
run around here grinning, and then when people walk past you, you want them to smile in your face, and they walk past you like they don't see you, and then you wonder why they ain't speaking to you.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't
Exactly.
no fool. We know you a liar, a thief, a fraud, and a con.
Well, I
And
thought that was
got liars, thieves, frauds, and cons following
Well,
him.
that
Well,
well,
and I
that
think that
burns
was
up
trying to-
together.
yes.
I think that was demonstrated last night when they wouldn't say, denied us to know who signed the contract. They can't say the name. That's cover up.
Mhm.
Well,
That's cover up.
I'm surprised he
And they
didn't.
supposed to be operating
Oh,
in
he's
transparency.
scared.
Everything
He's
that they
scared.
do
He's scared.
on behalf of the city,
Surprised he didn't
you have a right
come
to
strolling
know.
up there.
Oh, that's what you think.
You have a right to know.
That's
You're
what-
supposed to.
Uh-huh.
And you
Now,
can also
she talked about us because we were saying what should
Yeah,
happen. Now
yeah,
she talking
yeah.
about what.
and I'm trying to find something. And you can also what they call that upfront, the upfront act that Art always like to do that they don't
Oh,
give
the
you
First
paperwork.
Amendment?
No. When I'm making you give me the paperwork, what is that called?
Receipts.
FOIA?
The
FOIA.
receipts. Oh,
FOIA.
FOIA.
You can FOIA them. Now here's the problem.
Oh, listen.
They
about
don't
FOIA.
respond to FOIAs around here. I FOIA some at the school district. I still ain't got it, okay?
So this is a new
They're
thing
gonna
about
charge
FOIA.
you. They're gonna
This
try
is-
to charge you an
this is
arm
a
and a
new
leg.
thing. This
The
is a-
lawyers did that.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Right.
The new
She sure
FOIA
did
is
that.
you can ask for it and take pictures with your phone. You don't have to get their paper.
Okay.
So you can take pictures with your phone. And they
Okay,
say, well, 2 staff people spent. So you say how much? Well, I don't know.
Well, what you gonna tell us? Because he
All right,
tried-
no, so y'all behind.
Okay,
Drop
what?
it off.
Yeah, y'all behind in your
Drop it off.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, we got
Oh, I
some
thought that was
music.
my phone. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And then after I read this, I'm gonna hit the
Okay,
but
okay.
yeah, y'all got about 10 messages I gotta get through.
Okay.
Welcome, Miss Tanya Burns. Vote elect Carol McIntosh, First Ward Council for First Ward
Vote
City
for
Council.
transparency. Vote for representation.
Tanya
Vote
Burns.
for a voice for the
That's right,
First
vote for
Ward
Carol
resident.
McIntosh, First Ward City Council person.
Honesty.
Yeah. John Malley said Neely walking around with that big giant cross around his neck,
I
and he
know.
does more evil things to people than one can believe. That's not good. Playing with God, that's dangerous. Neely.
Ooh.
Miss Frances Gilchrist said Neely is a councilman. Said that they didn't have the will to lead and gave the city to emergency managers.
And now he's
And now,
acting as
and now
one.
that you straightened it out, he's ready to lead.
Right.
Melissa Zambrinsky
Kill me with
laughing.
supporting.
What did they say?
She laughed. Louina Terry said, yes, he is everything. Yes, he is. Everything he's doing is for the people that work for him.
Mhm.
Hi, Miss Terry. I like
Jasmine
you.
M said, my first job was at Pierce Senior Center, and those seniors didn't play. They don't like change. Leave our seniors alone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Neely is negative to our community.
Yes.
Miss Tanya Burns said, great show, ladies.
Thank you.
Jasmine said, FOIA. And then Francis Gilchrist, you are correct. He's an embarrassment to this community.
So
He is.
And then back to Miss Tanya Burns. Vote
Kind of a
elect
short
Carol
night.
McIntosh, First Ward Council for the First Ward City Council.
That's good
And
advice.
absentee ballots are
They're on the way.
I was gonna say they're
Yeah.
on their way.
And during this election, we will be listed under special elections. Okay, this will be on the special election portion of your ballot because we're finishing a term due to Mr. Eric
Mays.
the Honorable Councilman Mays' departure. So it'll be under special the special elections.
And then you have a recall.
And then
Remember,
you have, okay,
vote
and
Carol
who was that?
McIntosh.
That's right, vote Carol
Yeah,
McIntosh. Who's the recall?
Third Ward, Quincy,
Oh.
Critical Thinking Murphy.
What did you said the
So,
critical
and
thinker.
remember, when your ballot comes forward, both sides. Both sides.
Yeah, look at
Let me
both sides.
take
And
this.
another thing we should remember, I'd like to mention his name, Mr. Percy.
Whitmore, who was
Whitmore.
running for the
Mott.
Mott Board of Trustees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We want to
And
get
it's
them.
for him.
3 people are running,
Percy Whitmore.
and it's okay to vote for one.
Right, you can plunk your.
That's
vote.
right. Plunk.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Especially if you don't want somebody else to win
You're giving
and
them
you
vote.
really prefer for this person to win,
Vote for them.
vote for that person.
Vote for that
Because you
person.
might add to the votes of the other person and knock your person out.
Correct.
So
So-
you do that.
Right.
Remember
So,
that word.
Who's running for the school board? Do we know who's running for that?
Linda Booz.
That's it.
There's somebody running, someone else, but I don't know who that is. I don't know
Okay.
who it is.
Okay.
So yeah, these elections are important. Absentee ballots are coming out. We're gonna have early voting.
Yes.
9 days before. I wish we were having it 30 days
Days
before.
before.
But if you want to check and see if you're registered, you can go to what is it? Michigan
Voter.
votes. Michigan. What is it, Linda? Michigan.
Michigan.
.gov
Yeah, I was gonna say I
/vote.
can play it. I had a
Right.
few of them real quick because I had the Percy
And
Whitmore
if you
flyer.
need to
Oh,
register
okay.
to
There's a
vote.
person.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just did that from Hendrick Studios.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put myself in. So yeah,
Thank you.
Percy
Very
Whitmore
nice.
in there. and then I'll run because yours has audio to it, so I'll run the other ones when we finish. But it does have the Michigan.gov for the vote, and then
Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan.gov
That.
/vote.
/vote.
And what is to register to vote is Michigan?
That's the one that
Okay.
Are you registered to vote? Check.
you see what these people are telling you. You haven't voted in a few
haven't
elections.
voted.
In a few
And I ain't
and
missed.
they haven't missed a
election.
beat on
God
an election.
knows
So
me.
I'm like, that's one
The
thing.
last time I missed a vote, I know it's been over 10, 15
I mean,
years.
come on, so
And
you
I was
better check
running
your
late for work,
status.
and the city of Flint, might have not been, the city of Flint ran out of ballots. I
I
couldn't
think the
believe it.
last time I missed the election, I was flying. I was a flight attendant at the time, and I didn't get back. I was supposed to get back in time to fly,
Right.
and trip
So
got
this is-
screwed up. and
So
I
yeah,
couldn't
we
come
gotta
back.
pay
But other
attention
than
to this kind of
that,
stuff.
I always vote primary.
It sounds
Because
slick
I don't
and
it
think
slick.
sounds slick to
Mhm.
me because this is
That's the
wrong
underlay.
That's trash.
information.
That's the underlay
That's
for the
trash.
overplay.
Right.
You
That's
got hand
trash.
claps. B. Marie said, did Ed Taylor get money for his business?
I think it was up to $200,000.
Yeah.
To tear down some buildings that's
In
in Mount
Mount
That's
Morris.
not even in Flint.
That's behind the party, the driver party
It
store
has
on Clio Road. The
Across
old
the street from
Westwood
Selma
Heights.
Service Park.
The old Westwood Heights. He's received $200,000, or has been supposed to be allocated. I don't know if it's dropped yet, and it's supposed to be to tear that down. And that is not a city of Flint problem. That is a Mount Morris and Ed Taylor problem. So why is $200,000 of our dollars for our city going to Mount Morris? But Mr. Taylor is putting the squeeze on our seniors because the city is so strapped for
But he
cash.
was scared to have his name on there last night.
Let's see, then you got Francis Gilchrist said, elect people who lead with compassion and real care for our citizens.
All
Yeah.
Faye
right.
Townsend said, good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
B. Marie, Chad S. for school board. Melissa Zambrinsky, I don't trust the process with Neely because I did that the last election for mayor and they had us tape the back.
Uh-oh.
Because they did that the last election for mayor and they had us tape the back.
Ooh.
Then Jasmine M says, vote for Carroll First Ward, Bert Percy Whitmore for my trustee.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's
Thank
important.
you for the endorsement.
And look, this time went by so fast.
It did.
But that's what happens when you talk trash.
I
I know it. I had to go back to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get the pearls.
I mean-
Get the pearls on the trash. Get the pearls.
I mean, that is that
Talking
Well
trash.
Talking trash.
Talking
So,
trash. Trash talking.
I think
Fast
one thing
talking
that we
colored
need
girls
to
with
emphasize,
pearls.
we came across it again, but I just want to say it again. It is imperative for you all to get out and vote. We really need this. We really need the first ward and the third ward to get out and vote.
And,
Yes.
and then,
You guys, if you get out here and do your thing and vote. If you vote first ward, you gotta vote for Carol McIntosh.
Yes.
That's right.
If we gotta vote for Carol McIntosh, we gotta
So
get her
says my
in.
t-shirt.
We do not want them to. You see the funky two-step that's going on with Miss Beverly
Council.
Lewis.
with everybody, with
and
everything.
so you see what's going on. So you already see the games that's being played. He needs to go. It just no other. He needs to go. He needs to go back to writing his books and whatever he do.
Writing his books.
Whatever
No,
him
you
do.
didn't.
Him with his
Whatever
best.
him
Whatever
do.
him do with his best. We need to get you into this office because if we don't affect change at this point,
We're in trouble.
this city is not gonna make it.
Mm-mm.
We will be back into
Oh
receivership
my God.
within the next 5 years, guarantee you.
Well, they're behaving like we're in receivership.
Now,
Lord,
they are.
They are really acting like they were the RTAB.
And I think
Wow.
it's important to mention that Carol understands policy, understands
Yes.
the charter,
Understands
understands working
budget.
with government, understands budget, and all
And done
people
beat folk up.
No,
Don't pull out Draco.
or show guns.
no, I don't do that. I don't do that.
I'm just saying.
And I would never let the smack down unless it was absolutely necessary.
And Mayor Weaver always stands with us in the election, even though
No
she's
matter
not
what,
the
she
mayor,
steady
she
shows up
stays
for
with
us.
us. Thank
She
you, Mayor
shows
Weaver.
up
Thank
for
you
us.
for
Thank you for
doing
standing
that.
in the gap.
Nobody else is doing that.
I know it would have been
And
so
with that-
nice to have a true leader during COVID. my
Oh,
God.
wow.
and I. It
Yeah.
will. This will
So-
be continued. We're gonna continue to
So
talk some
Landon-
trash next
So
time.
Landon has get put the thing up
I
and
know,
said we
we
have
gotta
zero
go.
time up. So he's being
Hysterical.
No.
he's
he's being a taskmaster today and does not want us. He's letting us know that we are. Next he gonna have a wrap
Gotta
it up,
go, we
but
gotta
we gotta go. So okay,
But
Brandon.
thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, right?
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, in 2 we gonna do it in 2 weeks.
Is it?
Or maybe tomorrow. You never know.
You
Girls,
never know when we're gonna
girls,
pop up.
You don't know
Pearls
when
and
and where we're gonna be clutching
gonna
these
show up.
pearls.
Never know.
That's right.
stay tuned.
We might have to do a breaking news or something. Who
That's
knows?
right.
That's right.
Pearl clutching information.
And no
We got some
trash.
pearl clutching information.
And no
Yes.
trash.
No trash.
No trash talking.
No trash. No, well, we gonna trash.
We gonna talk trash.
You got to.
Ooh.
Do that. That's-
But thank
What's
you
the
all.
last comment up there?
And then we're gonna say goodbye.
This one was vote for Carol in the first ward, vote Percy Whitmore for my trustee. Said I'm hoping that we can change those 2 seats in the first and third ward. That would be a blessing. Let's go and get that seat. Carol McIntosh in the first ward, and then Jasmine M said, "Great show, ladies," to end us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Jasmine.
we'll
Thank
see you.
for
Thank you,
watching.
everybody. Don't forget,
Bye-bye.
like, share, subscribe.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yes, yes.
Aw.
Are you registered to vote? Check online at mi.gov/vote.